So with just 6 months to the start of the 2022 FIFA World Cup in Qatar, the GFA president Okraku has traveled to Europe to hold conversations with the interim Black Stars coaches as the GFA seeks to make the work of the current Black Stars Technical Team permanent. Also coming up in this edition, players who will be invited for Ghana's World Cup in Qatar would have to travel straight from their clubs in Europe to Qatar, where the Black Stars will be pitching camp. Also coming up in this edition, the GFA spokesperson, Asante has revealed why the Black Stars squad for the games against Nigeria was released late. All this and more coming up here on Sports Updates Ghana. So as usual, if today is your first time, please subscribe to the channel, like, share, and don't forget to leave a comment. So quickly, let's settle for the details. And the president of the Ghana Football Association, Mr. Okraku, has traveled to Europe to hold discussions with the current technical team of the Black Stars ahead of the 2022 FIFA World Cup. The tenure of the current technical team of the Black Stars came to an end after being able to achieve their mandate of qualifying Ghana to the World Cup in Qatar. The technical team made up of Coach Otuado with assistance from George Boateng and Masudi Dramani, as well as technical advisor Chris Hughton, managed to seal Ghana's fourth qualification to the World Cup after Partey scored a crucial away goal in the Black Stars 1-1 draw against Nigeria in March. Well, ahead of the 2022 FIFA World Cup in Qatar, well, the Black Stars do not have a substantive coach, and the GFA are looking forward to make the current technical team as the main handlers of the team. Mind you, when initially the GFA were looking for coaches to head the Black Stars, they had two options, that is Otuado and Chris Hughton. And per what Coach Otuado has been able to achieve with the Black Stars, it looks certain that the GFA would want to stick with Coach Otuado. That is why the GFA president has traveled to Europe. Now, his main reason for going to Europe is because these coaches of the Black Stars are all tied to their clubs. When you take Coach Otuado, it's with Borussia Dortmund. When you take George Boateng, it's with Aston Villa at 23 side. When you take Coach Didi Dramani, is with Right to Dream Academy, and they are all holding positions at these clubs that I've mentioned. So they were released on temporary basis to help the Black Stars achieve their mandate on interim basis. You know, they came just for I think 1 month, and they've been able to achieve their mandate as technical team of the Black Stars. But now that the Black Stars have qualified for the World Cup, and which the World Cup of course is in 6 months later, which is slated for November, December, the GFA deems it fit that given the opportunity, Coach Otuado and his men can definitely take the Black Stars to a good place at the World Cup, be it qualify out of the group stages and make it out of the group stages. But the reason why the appointment of these coaches looks very tough is because of how the Black Stars job is not a job that is sustainable. Mind you, a coach can come in 6 months, and 6 months later they might be sacked. So that is why Coach Otuado is taking his time to assess the grounds before accepting to become the permanent coach of the Black Stars. And if he accepts, how many months, and if he leaves Dortmund to come and coach the Black Stars, is his job at Dortmund guaranteed if he leaves Dortmund today and decides to become the permanent coach of the Black Stars? That is why the GFA president is there in Europe to hold discussions with these coaches, and after having these conversations, the GFA president will progress to have conversations with the clubs of the coaches that I'm talking about, Masudi Dramani, Otuado, and George Boateng. For Coach Chris Hughton, his situation is very dire, and it's very different because Coach Chris Hughton is an experienced coach, and if the GFA does not state his role that he's going to play in the next technical team of the Black Stars, it might look like Coach Chris Hughton might leave to go and look for another opportunity elsewhere. Mind you, he has got a number of experience in the English Premier League, and in the English Premier League or Championship, there are clubs who need his knowledge and experience in the game. So if Chris Hughton is still available on the market, probably he would accept the job and leave the Black Stars job. So the GFA must be quick in defining the roles and responsibilities that they want the new technical team to play. But moving on to our next story, players who will be invited for Ghana's World Cup in Qatar would have to travel straight from their base in Europe to Qatar instead of coming to Ghana, where the Black Stars often pitch camp before tournament. So as the usual norm, the players will come to Ghana and they will all be at one particular camp in a hotel. They will hold some trainings before the traveling to the tournament. But this time, that is not going to be the case. When clubs are on break and it's the time for players to join their national teams for the World Cup in Qatar, Ghanaian players who have been called to the World Cup will not have to travel to Ghana, but travel straight to Qatar, where the Black Stars will be pitching camp and all that. So that is where the Black Stars will be holding their friendly matches and all that. But to our final story though, well, the spokesperson of the Ghana Football Association, Henry Asante-Chum, has revealed why the Black Stars squad was released late for Ghana's game against Nigeria in the 2022 FIFA World Cup playoffs. Now, Ghana's game against Nigeria brought a number of controversies with results to the players who are being called to the Black Stars and all that. Now, people said that the players who come in mass, that the Black Stars Technical Team have employed a strategy so that the Nigerians will know the particular players that the Black Stars have called to come back. The GFA spokesperson Henry Asante-Chum has come out to clarify all that. He said that, well, there were some issues with regards to some players who wanted to switch nationalities and play for the Black Stars, and they were also being called up to the Black Stars. So that was why the players, the squad delayed. So he referred to Dennis Odoi and Elisha Owusu, who were called to the Black Stars for the 2 games against Nigeria, that these are the reasons why the call-ups or the squad for the Black Stars game against Nigeria delayed. So there you have it. I brought you update on what the GFA have been doing in the background to ensure that they make the work of the technical team of the Black Stars permanent. And also I brought you update on how the Black Stars squad for the 2022 World Cup would pitch camp in Qatar, and also I talked about why Ghana's squad for the game against Nigeria was delayed. Do also subscribe to the channel, like, share, and don't forget to leave a comment.